Test Kitchen here at Fabulous Studio 5. Today's shaved steak recipe, we're going to be doing one of my personal favorites from the Levant and Eastern North Africa, shawarma. Now, shawarma is a sandwich where the steak is heavily spiced. Now, traditionally, this would be done on a rotator like this, and as it cooks, they would shave off the steak and put it into either a pita or on top of some grilled bread. Because we're using shaved steak, we're going to recreate that kind of item, but we're going to season it, we're going to saute it, and then we're going to put it into our sandwich. So we're going to start with, obviously, our Bertolino's shaved steak, and we have about 1 pound of shaved steak right here. And put that into a bowl. Now you're going to want to do this about an hour ahead of time. The reason we want to do this an hour ahead of time is because it's going to allow the spices to kind of open up and really start seasoning that meat. Here we have shawarma spice. Now you can buy shawarma spice, but you're going to also find an excellent link to the recipe that we've developed here for this shawarma spice for this sandwich. So right here we're going to add, it'll be about 2 tablespoons of our spice mixture into the shaved steak, and we want to really mix this up, making sure that we're breaking up the shaved steak, separating the pieces, because we want that spice to be on as many pieces of steak as we can. And we want to mix it up, make sure that it's really well incorporated. There we go through every little piece. Now once you mix this, you can set it in your refrigerator for an hour and come back and we're going to quickly saute it. Now, as we discussed in our previous video, when we cook shaved steak, we really want this to be done as quickly as possible. So we're going to have a very hot saute pan, and for about 1 pound of meat, we're going to do this in about 2 batches. We're going to cook a little, we'll remove it, we'll put it onto a pan, and we'll cook the other part. If we add too much at once, it's going to drop the temperature of our pan down, and it's going to make this steak steam more than saute. So we get a nice hot saute pan. I've got a little bit of neutral canola oil right here. We've got our shaved steak that's been marinating for about an hour, and we're ready to go. Just make sure that this pan is hot enough, and it sure is. There we go. Just a little bit of oil in there. Like I said, we're going to do this in about 2 batches. And after sautés, we're going to break it up. All right. Let that sear for a minute. We'll turn it. We'll saute the other side, and then we'll remove it and do the second batch. All right. There we go. Keeping in mind that we want to break up these pieces so that we don't have any raw pieces going in. As much as I like a medium rare steak, I don't want a raw piece of beef in my sandwich. Again, we're doing this as quickly as possible. All right, batch 1 is done. Let's get our pan hot again for batch 2. Here we go with batch. Okay, we want to break it up. As this cooks, those warm spices from the shawarma spice really start to open up, and you get this heady aroma of cinnamon and cumin and cardamom, with a little bit of nutmeg in there. Very, very aromatic right there. Make sure all those little pieces are cooked. And then. All right, so we have our sauteed shawarma meat, and I said we're going to put this on a piece of grilled flatbread. So I pulled this off the grill about 5 minutes ago, and we're going to put this together. Now, a sandwich isn't a sandwich because it has pieces of bread and meat. A sandwich needs condiments. So today's condiments, we're going to use a little bit of cucumber tomato relish, and I made a tahini sauce. So tahini is a sesame paste. It's made, it's kind of like if peanut butter was made with sesame seeds. And this one has some garlic in there, some lemon juice in there, olive oil, salt and pepper, obviously. And that's going to go very well with the seasoned steak and our tomato cucumber relish. So we'll take a little bit of meat, put that down the center. Really get that sauce in there. And then tomato cucumber relish. Excellent. Take this. Give it a roll. Give it a slice. And there we have it. Shawarma done with Bertolino shaved steak. I hope you all enjoy this. I'll see you next time.